I think here we go. Can you hear me now? Mic check.
Mic check, mic check.
Yeah, we're good. Yeah.
All right. Hello, everybody out there. We are getting prepared to get our live stream started here at the Andrews Mustangs and Seminole Indians. And let's go ahead and look on here. If I could have somebody please go on our comments and let us know if you can hear us okay. Mic check, mic check. Can someone please comment and let us know if you can hear us okay? All right, Billy Nevels is in his house. All right, Rusty Ryder, what's going on?
Brian Browning.
Trinidad Leal, Rita Lunsford Gonzalez. Hey, hey, hey. All right, we're just doing a mic check. We got about 15 minutes
Before kickoff.
so before kickoff. So we're going to go ahead and go into this. I'm going to go ahead and go over the offense for the Andrews Mustangs starting lineup tonight. At quarterback, we have number 7, Aiden Olivas. Running backs, number 21, Leroy Mian. Number 30 is Merk Saiz. Number 38 is Jayshawn DeBose. The swingman tight end is number 14, Kate Adams. The other tight end is number 18, Braden Williams. Center is going to be 55, Tate Gore. Guards tonight, quick guard is number 50, Carter Lee. The strong guard is number 54, Tyson Valenzuela. And the quick tackle is going to be number 67, Juju Azam. And the strong tackle is going to be number 72, Evan Bustamante. And the kicker tonight is number 32. It's going to be Jared Cargill. And Chris, do you want to go ahead and go over the defensive lineup?
Yeah, tonight defense for the Mustangs. Starting at defensive ends will be number 4, Juan Hernandez. Number 33, Ranger Harvey. Nose guard will be number 72, Diego Peregrino. Your linebackers tonight for the Mustangs, your inside linebackers are Sammy Saldivar and Dalen Jeffcoats, and your outside linebackers are Brady Kelly and Cooper Iveson. Cornerbacks are Raider Harvey and Damian Ordonez, and your safeties are Jet Fisher and Adolfo Valles.
All right, so we went over the starting lineups here, and we're live here in Andrews. Big homecoming game tonight. Both teams are out on the field warming up. And Chris, I must say, Seminole is pretty good size. They got some big boys over there.
Yeah, they got some big kids for sure. They always do. Like we talked about on our podcast the other day, they're 3-0, but they really haven't been tested. They played Lovington, New Mexico, El Paso, Mountain View, and Shallow Water, which Shallow Water is typically pretty good, but they're 0-3 this year. Seminole beat them 35-30. You can't really compare scores. It's more about matchups, but we'll be the best team that they've seen so far, certainly the quickest and fastest team they've seen so far. So we'll see how we match up. It's going to be an interesting matchup. We've been real close the last few weeks of putting two halves together. So I'm hoping that tonight's as good a time as any to put two halves together. It should be a good game. So
Well,
we're
I'll tell
excited.
you what, one thing that I did see in warm-ups, so Seminole normally runs a 4-2-5 defense. And tonight, in their warm-ups, they were going with a straight-up 6-2, old school with two corners, one safety over the top. You got 6 down guys across the line and with 2 linebackers in the middle. So it's going to be an interesting matchup.
Yeah, we kind of knew if we were successful this first year in the slot team, the first few games, teams would start. They'd see it on film and start doing their defense accordingly. And Seminole's got good coaches, and they've watched film. We're rushing for about 400 yards a game. DeBose has got about 700 yards rushing in 3 games, so they've done their homework, and it'll be interesting. But I will tell you this: with 6 men up on the line, 2 linebackers, you break the line of scrimmage and you're gone. So we'll see how it goes. Let's see if our coaches can make the necessary adjustments and see how we match up.
One other thing we wanted to talk about, this is the 60th time that Seminole and Andrews has faced off over the years. And Andrews has got 36 wins to 22 and 1 tie, the 1 tie coming in 1950. And also the very first meeting between Andrews and Seminole dates all the way back to 1937. So it's a big rivalry. They've been playing a long, long time.
Yeah, it's one of those deals where 28 miles down the road, the kids know each other. Uh, we know people over there, vice versa. So, pretty intertwined communities. So it's always a fun matchup when we meet up with Seminole, whether it's football, basketball, baseball. So it'll be fun tonight.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. Very, very interesting. And another interesting fact is they said that our actual tickets on the home side were sold out.
I believe it.
And they said all the tickets that they gave Seminole to sell were all sold out as well.
Seminole, I don't know that that they could fill up that other side. I know that Wednesday morning when tickets went on sale at the tax office, there was a line out the door. The home side is full. You'll probably have about half of the visitor side with Andrews people as well.
And it looks like right now everybody is standing in silence. So now we're going to have the Seminole High School band going to play their school song.
Seminole looks like they're missing half their band.
Yeah, it's going to be an intriguing matchup tonight. Seminole likes to spread you out. They like to spread the field. They like to throw the ball, a lot of screens. They don't mind throwing the ball deep down the field. And then, of course, Andrews, we're in slot T. We like to run the football. We might throw 1, 2, 3, maybe passes a game. So it's a very, very intriguing. Seminole's got a lot of size, a lot of big kids. They are physically, you can just tell in the warm-ups that they are a lot bigger than us. But that's going to be the case in most of the games. We are not very big, but we are very quick and we're very fast.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how we match up.
We're going to go ahead and pan down to the Andrews crowd. Massive crowd tonight. Packed house. And still people packing in.
Yeah, it's full.
Andrews school song playing. Let's pan in on the cheerleaders. They do a great job for the Andrews school. Let's look at the crowd. And real quick, we're going to go ahead and we're going to give an announcement out. And we're going to give this announcement several times throughout the game. So last October, during the Fields of Faith, thousands of students and adults filled our Mustang Bowl to hear from other students and special guests like they had Tim Tebow here last year. So FCA of Andrews invites you to the Fields of Faith 2023 on October 18th from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. with 12-time Pro Bowler, 2-time Defensive Player of the Year, Super Bowl MVP, and first ballot Pro Football Hall of Fame inductee, Baltimore Ravens, Ray Lewis.
Right here in the Mustang Bowl?
Going to be right here in the Mustang Bowl. FCA of Andrews will also bring a special Dove-nominated musical guest to be revealed at a later time. So we hope everybody that's listening, spread the word, get it out there. We're going to be relaying the message more throughout the game. Andrews, Fellowship of Christian Athletes, Fields of Faith. Great thing. Appreciate everything that they do. All right.
Got about 7 minutes to kick off. The captains are fixing to meet out in the middle of the field, so we're about ready to kick it off.
Yep, and we're going to go ahead. All right. Yeah, we're getting ready. And here comes the captains out to midfield.
You got number 3, Jet Fisher, number 55, Tate Gore, number 79, Diego Peregrino, number 1, Damian Ordonez as captains for the Mustangs. All seniors.
All right, we've been 3 for 3 on coin tosses this year.
See what happens.
Andrews and their all black, gold, black helmets. Seminole and all white. 2 years ago, they come to town on our homecoming, and we put it on them pretty good.
63
last
to
year,
14, yeah.
Last year we were 3-0. We're kind of riding high. We go down to Seminole, and they kind of surprised us. But Seminole had a really good run last year. All right.
Looks like Seminole won the toss. Well, what are we doing?
Oh, he's going to flip sides. Umpire.
Okay, so it looks like Seminole won the toss. Seminole wants the ball to start the game.
All right.
We're going to kick to the south end. So we're about 5-6 minutes away, folks. We're fixing to get it on.
All right, here we go. It's getting close. We're going to go ahead and pan over here. Mustangs coming out. Oh, I'm nervous, Chris. So what kind of prediction you have in this?
Well, I think the other night on our podcast, I predicted 47 to 35. I'm going to stick to that. We'll see what happens.
All right, folks, and I've got 38 to 35. I'm going to have it's going to be a close game, I think. I think it might even come down to a field goal to win it. How much time we got? We got 4:53 till kickoff. A lot of people still packing in.
Yeah, there's not many seats left, that's for sure.
Mercy. And Seminole side is a lot of people over there.
About half full. I think Mustang Bowl holds about 10,000. We'll have
All right, here we
5,000
go.
packed in on the home side tonight for sure.
The Mustang's getting ready to come out. All right, here we come. One thing about homecoming week you got to always also be careful of. There's a lot of distractions during homecoming week. You got the parade. You have
activities all week.
Pep rally after school out in the sun. And you really got to, coaches and kids got to stay focused, got to be prepared, keep their mind on what they're doing.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. I'm ready to key it up and kick off.
And here comes the Seminole Indians. All right. Well, that's the biggest crowd I've seen over there on that side in a while, and people are still coming in.
Yeah, it's going to be a great atmosphere. Mustang side is packed to the rim. I know 2 years ago or last year they let people sit in the grass. I don't think they're letting them do that this year. So.
And down here it looks like we have the choir. They're going to be singing the national anthem in just a second. Big crowd. We're just gonna pan around, give you an idea. I think we got Skeeter Browning. Skeeter Browning's gonna be listening in. He was a 1995 graduate of Andrews High School. Brian Browning,
all West Texas point guard for George Byerly. here's the national anthem.
All right, so now we're going to go silent while they play the national anthem.
All right, we're ready
All right,
to
looks like we're ready for some football.
kick it off.
Johnny Munoz, Juan Rodriguez. Oh, we got Piper Fisher, Skylar Hernandez. Oh, yeah, Billy Nevels, Tommy McCain in the house. All right, let's see.
Let's see what Cargill does. Let's see if he kicks it deep or if they kind of do one of the short, kick it to the up men.
Tell you what, there's still people piling in here. Mercy.
Yeah, there's not many seats left. I don't know where they're all going to sit. There's a lot of people, a lot of Andrews fans sitting on the Seminole side as well.
Oh, Seminole's kicking.
So Seminole's kicking, all right. It's the first time this year we'll open the game with receiving the kick.
Now, one thing that we have not done yet this year is we have not attempted to return one, I don't believe.
No, we fair caught everything that hasn't been kicked out of the end zone. Looks like they're going to squib it over here to this side. All right, here we go. They kicked it deep. Fair caught by DeBose in the end zone, and the Mustangs will take over 1st and 10 at their own 25.
Good kick. Good leg.
Okay, the Mustangs going to come out in their slot T offense, and let's see what we could do. Seminole's going to be piling the box. The box is full 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They're going to have 8 men in the box. So if we could have some success running early, look for the play action later on.
All right, Andrews brings in the play. Tate Gore breaks the huddle, comes to the line. And it looks like we're going to have a receiver swingman way out far to the top. And here it comes. Aiden Olivas is going to keep it. He's going to try to get to the outside, and he's going to be brought down.
About a yard loss.
About a yard loss on the play. Kind of comes up a little bit gimpy on the play.
Brings
Kind
up
of
second
the same.
11.
That's the same play we tried to come out with last week.
He took 80 yards, yeah.
And they're really. I look for us to run that option play this week. All right, here comes the inside sweep, and he's going to trip in the backfield. He's going to be about 1 yard gain. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 10. Just an inside sweep. Lost his balance. He tripped down. Might have had a chance to get maybe another 3 yards there, but it's going to bring up 3rd down and 10. Offense coming out. Let's see what they do here. All right, and it's going to be Jayshawn DeBose up to the other side. He's going to be stopped for a 2-yard gain. That's going to bring up 4th and 8. Andrews is going to be forced to bring out the punt team.
Yeah, not the way you wanted to start the game if you're the Mustangs, but it's early.
Well, it's a good it's a chess game right now. Seminole's got a good game plan. We're going to have to adjust to it. And we got a good punt.
Mercy, it was a good punt. Going to hit at the 20 and take a Mustang bounce down to about the 16-yard line.
We actually had coaches in the booth over yelling because nobody was guarding
our
split out. And
nobody saw it.
But we didn't see it. We could have just snapped it and threw it out there. There was nobody on them. But
maybe that's something. I doubt they'll do that again. Don't do that again. But those are things you got to take advantage of in games like this. All right, let's see what the defense can do. Seminole takes over on their own 16, 1st and 10.
And they're going to go trips down to the bottom of the screen. You got trips out here, running back in the backfield. Running back's going to come in motion, and he's going to throw it out to the big boy, number 19. He's going to be wrestled out of bounds for about a 4-yard gain on the play. One thing that concerned me there, that running back come in motion, nobody come with him. Let's see if they come back to that later. All right, quarterback's going to drop back. He's going to fumble the ball.
Oh, we got it! The Mustangs just scored! The Mustangs picked it up and scored!
Quarterback, the ball slipped out of his hands right into Dalen Jeffcoats, the inside linebacker. He's going to run it in for the tutty.
Number 8, Jalen Jeffcoats picked it up, ran it in for the Mustangs, and that's the way to start a big game. You could hear the roar of that crowd whenever he picked the ball up. Mercy.
All right, it looks like, let's see what they're going to do here.
Looks like we're going for, no, we're kicking it.
And I got word before the game that Cargill, our regular kicker, had hurt his leg. He pulled a muscle, I believe is what I heard. And that in this game, Dalen Jeffcoats would actually, he's going to step in and he's going to be the kicker for tonight as well.
All right. So 10 seconds. Well, we better get lined up and kick it.
8 seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and we get it off. And it's going to be blocked. Jalen Cottrell's going to come up with it. He fumbles it, but we're going to stop him right there. So, it's already getting chippy out there.
Chippy, isn't it?
So Andrews is going to take the lead, 6-0.
Yeah, we're going to have to get that extra point deal lined out. That could be the difference in the game.
Let's see here. See if I can fix that score where you can see it just a tad bit better.
Six to nothing Mustangs, 10:07 left in the first quarter. Mustangs scored on a quarterback was back to pass, and the ball slipped out of his hand, and number 8 middle linebacker Dalen Jeffcoat scooped it up and stepped into the end zone. We missed the PAT, but that's a great way to start for the defense. So
great way to start, and sometimes, we line up and punt. They don't cover our in man, and we miss it. But luckily, this comes out. We'll take it. We will take it tonight. Six to 0. Andrews in the lead. 10:07 remaining here in the first quarter. Andrews getting set to kick off. And Jeffcoats is approaching. And good line drive kick. It's number 7 is going to be fumbling the ball around. He's going to go up the middle, and he's still fighting.
Runs into a wall of Mustangs at the 34, where Seminole will take over at their own 34. Did Seminole fumble? I guess they didn't. At their own 36.
All right. Let's see what we have here on defense. It looks like Dalen Jeffcoats is going to be back in there at inside linebacker. And
We got to get lined up out here on their trips.
all right, we got trips down at the bottom. Number 1's going to come in motion. Quarterback's going to drop back. He's going to throw an inside screen.
And we're all over it.
And
we missed the tackle.
away.
They're gone. We got him. We're going to catch him.
Great hustle play there. Cooper Iverson chases him down. Linebacker from behind.
We had him for about a 2-yard gain and missed a tackle, and he was off to the races. Luckily, Iverson sucked him up.
All right, looks like Seminole's running in another man trying to get set here. And they're going to drop back to pass. He's going deep.
He's got him in. Touchdown.
And he catches it in the end zone for the touchdown. And good pass, good catch.
Perfect throw by the quarterback. Makes it 6-6 with 9:35 left.
Seminole lining up for the PAT.
This is where those PATs are important. But we got a flag, illegal motion on Seminole that'll move him back 5 yards.
And the snaps back, hold down, the kick.
Looks like he missed it. Yeah, 6-6. He missed it. So 6-6 with 9:35 left in the first quarter.
Wow, this game is
so far exciting.
Already.
Long way to go. Long way to go.
And it'd be interesting to see.
Offense is going to have to put a drive together. They're going to have to figure out that front, get it blocked if we're going to move the ball tonight.
I do think that Seminole is on our first possession of offense. They are stacking the line of scrimmage. I do think that we have an option play, a pitch play to the outside, and we have not. I think we've only used it one time in the Pampa scrimmage, so maybe that's something. Also, we do have the speed sweep, so we'll see if they pull some of that out tonight. Oh, Hagen Tuck in the house. Miss Audrazan, Mr. DeBose, and Miss Hayes. Glad you guys could join us watching the game.
Seminole's only got 10 men on their kickoff team. No, they've got 11.
They got 11.
Yeah.
They got 2 guys back there you can't hardly see.
We'll see what the offense does.
I think this is a good opportunity. This is the kind of game where a good return make a big difference.
I agree.
I'd like to see a return tonight, but we'll see. See what the Mustangs have in store. Here comes the kick, and it's going to be a little chopper.
Yeah, there you go.
And we're going to get on it right there.
Mustangs take over first and 10, their own 42. Great field position. Offense needs to come out and move the ball. This will be where you implement that slot T-ball control and keep the ball away from their offense.
They're really packing that inside of that line. I think to soften them up, we're going to have to find some way to get outside on them. See what the referees are.
First down. All this action, there's still 9:35 left in the first quarter. 6-6. Mustangs take over at their own 43-yard line, 47, 48-yard line.
We did a nice slow drive here. Eat some clock. Let's see what we come out with here. Jay Sean's going to come in motion. There's the pitch play to the outside that we talked about. And
ooh,
Mr. DeBose.
Got about 7. Almost broke it. Oh, we got a flag, though. It looks like it's on us. It's offside
defense. I'd say you're going to take that penalty.
Yeah, make it 1st and 5. DeBose had one man to beat. Almost got him.
And I'm working on the camera, folks. I'm learning.
1st and 5 for the Mustangs after the 8-yard run.
Okay. 1st and 5, 9:27 left here in the first quarter. Game is tied 6-6. Andrews comes out. It's going to be a straight dive up the middle.
Aiden kept it. Oh,
Nope.
I thought he kept it. I thought the quarterback kept it there. Pick up about a yard. They faked me out on that one, Chase. Second and about 6-5 for the Mustangs.
8:38, first quarter. Game's tied 6-6. Andrews with the ball. Second down and about 5 yards to go. Long four. And it's going to be a handoff to the fullback up the middle, and I think he's not going to gain anything.
No gain. 3rd and 5. We're just not getting any movement up front. We're going to have to figure out a way to block that front if we're going to have any success on the ground.
And let's see what they pull out of the bag here. Might be time for here comes a sweep. It's coming up top. And they're going to get to the outside.
Got some blocking. There you go.
Mr. DeBose is going to get to the first down. He's going to be knocked out right at the sticks.
Fantastic blocking by the pulling guards and tackle. Got first down Mustangs. Looks like it's going to be at the Seminole 40. Nope, 38. 42. That was needed. Good blocking.
It looks like the outsider, as of right now, is what's going to be open. Andrews comes out. Tight slot.
Oh, we jumped.
And we get a false start.
That's what we've talked about, Chase. We cannot, in this running-based offense, we cannot have penalties. Puts us behind the chains. We're just not built for that. Get a big first down and do that. That's a killer. Let's see if we can figure it out and overcome that.
And it looks like Manuel Orendane is going to be bringing in the play as a swing man. Tate Gore breaks the huddle.
Wing left.
And it's going to be an inside trap
Oh,
for
there he
Jay-Sean
goes.
DeBose.
Oh, he
And
almost broke it.
Busted
Woo.
it.
Got about 10, 12 yards. Brings up second and about 4. Man, he almost busted that. Whew. Man, if he'd have kept his feet, he is gone.
Well, we'll take that. He got about 11 or 12 yards on the play.
2nd 4. Mustangs at the 36, Seminoles 36-yard line.
All right, here we come out.
Seminoles
comes in motion.
offsides.
They're offsides again. It's going to be a sweep to the outside.
We got some blocking. Oh, good hurdle. He got a first down run, but we've got 2 flags on the play. We've got offsides on Seminoles, what's being called. Andrew's going to decline it. Be 1st and 10 Mustangs from the Seminole 28-yard line. Great blocking, great run by DeBose.
Yep, they're stacking the middle, and the outside, as of right now, is what's there. And every time we send Jay Sean in that little short motion, that's twice now we've caught him offsides.
Yep.
We just have to be very disciplined on those two huts.
I tell you what, Jay Sean's close. He's had 2 or 3 runs where he's real close to breaking it.
And we come out, and
Aiden fumbled the
fumbled
ball.
the snap. And it looks like he got back
Oh,
on
yeah,
it.
that's a
And we get a late
15
hit.
yards late hit on Seminole.
And now we got a bunch of pushing and shoving.
Yeah, Seminoles better be careful. They'll get a guy ejected. So Aiden Olivas fumbled the snap, got on it, and it was hit in the head. Was basically a targeting penalty on Seminole. That's going to be 15 yards. The Seminoles coach Wisely's taking the guy number 16 out of the game.
And he's getting Looks like he's getting an earful over
From
there.
the Seminoles coach is giving that kid an earful. I don't blame him. Aiden was on the ground and he came in head first and head to head. That would have been targeting probably in college football, and he probably would have been ejected. So that'll be a 15-yard penalty. It'll be automatic first down for the Mustangs at the Seminole 21-yard line. Mustangs are driving, folks.
Trying to figure out, the sticks haven't moved. Trying to figure out what they're doing here.
Yeah.
Interesting. See, the sticks haven't
Yeah,
moved.
the white hat
Now
blew the
they're
whistle.
moving.
Yeah.
Okay. Because right there, the way they were lined up, it was going to be like first down and 2.
Yeah, that was interesting. Aiden got on the ball in number 16 for Seminole. That was Dylan Gretsch came flying in and head-to-head when he was on the ground. Not very smart play. Mustangs driving, tied 6-6, 5:50 left in the first quarter.
It's going to be given to Mian on a counter up the middle.
Man, he had some blocking too if he'd have kept his feet. Got about 2 yards.
It's going to be a gain of 2. It's going to bring up second down and 8.
Man, he had a little bit of room if he could have kept his feet.
All right, Andrews comes out, second down and 8. And we have a false start.
Yeah, false start on Andrews.
Play's going to be blown dead. Looks like the quick guard was a little bit quick off the snap. He moved a little bit early.
You know, we've overcome it this drive, Chase, but one thing we've talked about that's really hurt Andrews this year, the false starts. We've got to find a way to clean that up. Be second and 15 for the Mustangs at the Seminole 29-yard line.
And I'm not sure why, but I am, this might not be a bad time for a little pass. We'll see what they do here. Andrews comes out. Jay Sean comes in motion.
God almighty. They got the ball. He was down, wasn't he? He was down. Well, Mustangs fumbled, folks, and Seminole picked it up, took it back to the house. Looked like he was down, but I guess he wasn't. The referee was right there. It's what we talked
Looks like it was going to be a pitch play, and quarterback just lost the handle on it, dropped it. Host of Indians got all on it. Somebody picked it up, and we thought he was down, but and he runs it back, and
yeah, that's
you don't ever stop till you hear the whistle.
well, like we talked about, Chase, against a good team. We just can't have these mistakes. Typically, the first 3 games of the year, these were limited to the second half, but they've really hurt us here in the first quarter. We fumbled 3 or 4 times. We're lucky enough to get on the first couple. That one we weren't. Penalties, fumbles, really killing the Mustangs here in the first quarter. Looks like the Mustangs got a penalty on the extra point, so Seminole will be kicking off from about the 50.
Well, that was we had us a nice little drive going there, and
Penalties and fumbles.
penalties and fumbles. That's kind of been kind of what we've been doing, and we just hadn't put a 4-quarter game together yet.
You know, I don't know, we haven't had a whole lot of issues with the center quarterback exchange. I don't know if it's humid or what the deal is, but Aiden's dropped a couple of those balls.
The reason we have some people that are asking can't hear anything in the stands is because we are up in the press box this week.
Yeah,
We're up here in the nice air condition, and now
We're sealed in.
now some of these booths up here actually have windows that open.
Ours do
does not. So that's why you cannot hear the crowd on this live stream tonight.
well, so after that personal foul by the Mustangs on the extra point, Seminole will be kicking off from the Mustang 45. They might onside it here. I mean, you know, I might do it, so we'll see. Mustangs have got to regain their composure and hang on to the football. Looks like they're going to onside kick it.
No, they line up like that, and then number 4 is the one that goes and kicks it.
He
He's
just
going
kicked
to
it
go
out
ahead
of the
and
end
kick it out of
zone.
the end
Yeah.
zone.
Well, let's see what the Mustangs can do on offense, folks. Like we said, had a great drive going there last drive. Overcame some penalties and some fumbles, but that last one bit us. Led Seminole scoop and score. They're up 13-6, 4:44 left in the first quarter. We're going to have to regain our composure and go back to the grind.
And not sure. That's that we've seen multiple slips by both quarterbacks.
Yeah.
With the football, don't know if it's humid out here or what, but we have seen that on both sides tonight. Andrews comes out. It's going to be inside trap to Jayshawn DeBose, and he's going to be
6.
good for about a good long 6, maybe 7.
Good run. That inside trap's worked the 2 times we've run it, so maybe they found something. Be second and about 3 for the Mustangs.
We still have 4:23 left here in the first quarter. Seminole up 13-6. And it's going to be a straight lead up the middle. And
no gain.
Big number 30, Mr. Cottrell for Seminole. He just crashes on through, and he blew that play up. There was nowhere for the running back to go. That's going to be
not getting any movement.
3rd down and I'd say a long 3. They're going to bring in the big swing man, Manuel Orendane. I think I might come back to that option play right here, that pitch play to the outside. Let's see what they do. And there it is. And there's a pitch to the outside.
And cut it up and get some yard. He got it.
And he got the first down.
Yeah, he got it. Good run, good blocking, good run by DeBose. First and 10 Mustangs at their own 36. We need to sustain our drive. You know, we've ball control. We've held the ball. The turnovers and penalties have killed us this first quarter. I think Seminole's only ran about 3 plays.
There. Let's see what we do. And it's going to be a counter back the other way to Leroy Mian.
Go. Got about 5 yards. That's what we need right there.
Good 5. Should bring up a 2nd down and 5. And it looks like Cole Iverson now is coming in, bringing in the play as a swing man. Mustangs breaking the huddle. Let's see what they dial up here. And it's going to be a little inside toss up the middle.
Got about a yard. Be 3rd and about 3.
Mian. Looks like he's going to get about 2 yards on the play. It's going to bring up a 3rd and a long 3.
You know, they had went to the quarterback run to that little bootleg since that first play. That might be something I might look at, Chase.
I might go back to that that standard toss with the 2 running backs.
Far side?
Yeah. Maybe come down here to the wide side of the field.
It's been the most successful
See
play.
what they do. And it's going to be a counter back the other way, and we fumble again. And it's loose.
Seminole's
going to have it again.
Wow. That's it. 2 fumbles in the first quarter for the Mustangs. Not good, folks.
Andrews is going to have to find a way to settle down, and that's
defense needs to step up. It's still early, but we've had 2 promising drives snuffed out by turnovers. Just can't do it against a good team.
And Seminole's going to fire over the middle. Big boy's going to make the catch, make a couple of moves.
Down to about the 26. Make sure you don't get a penalty.
That's a big, I believe that's a big sophomore receiver.
Offers from Baylor and Tech.
All right. Seminole drops back. They're looking right over
Wide
the middle.
Open.
Man wide open. And he's going to pick up 10 on the play.
Defense needs to make a play here. We need a sack or an interception or some kind of big play to stop the momentum.
And Seminole's going. They're kind of smelling blood here. They're coming out quick. They're looking around. Seminole's quarterback's going to take the snap. He's going to throw it deep into the end zone.
He caught it, but he's out of bounds. Yeah, he's out of bounds. Great pass and great catch. He just ran out of end zone.
Okay, I was just waiting there, but yep, he caught it, but it was out. His foot was out of bounds. We're going to catch a break there. It's going to be 3rd and 1. I don't think Seminole's yet to run the ball yet. I got a feeling they're going to run that man coming in. I have a feeling they're going to run him this play. 3rd down and 1. And it's going to be false start on Seminole.
Seminole. Bring up about a 3rd and 6.
See Rufus Williams in the stands tonight.
No, they waved the flag off, so it'll be 3rd and 1.
Oh, they waved the flag off. All right, it's going to bring up a 3rd down and 1.
We need a big play here.
All right, Seminole's going to come out 3rd down and 1. And it looks like the quarterback is going to keep it. He's going to get the 1st down by about a yard. That's going to move the sticks now. See if our defense can stiffen here and get us a stop. 1st and 10 from their 16. Quarterback takes a snap. He's going to drop straight back.
Too much
He's
time.
looking. He's going to throw to the corner.
Threw it out of the back of the end zone. They had a man open. Number 9 broke open in the middle of the end zone. The quarterback just threw it out of the back of the end zone. We didn't get any pressure. We need to figure out a way to get some pressure on that quarterback.
All right, it's going to bring up 2nd and 10. Seminole has the ball on Andrew's 16-yard line. Threatening. And he's going to take the snap. He's going to drop back. We get some pressure here. And
we got him.
It looks like they're going to get him.
About no gain. Got it back to the line of scrimmage. That's a big play. Had some pressure that time. Brings up 3rd and 10. Defense really put some pressure on him that time and made him take off. 3rd and 10. There's 34 seconds. Clock's running left in the 1st quarter. Mustangs down 13-6.
Well, 3rd down and 10.
We need a sack
quarterback
or
in
we
the shotgun.
need interception.
2 receivers
here.
right and left. He's going to drop straight back. And Juan Hernandez gets a little pressure. We almost get a pick by Damian Ordonez.
If the quarterback would have made a better throw, Ordonez had a pick 6. He broke on it. The receiver fell down. Brings up 4th and 10. Need a big play from the Mustang defense.
See what Seminole decides to do here. We've seen their kicker, so I would imagine
they're going for it.
That they'll go for it.
Big play here. 4th and 10. I'd send somebody after him. Don't let him sit back there.
And
there you
here
go.
comes the blitz. And
got him!
Get him! Ball's loose! Ball's loose on the ground.
Mustangs lit up the quarterback, fumbled the ball. Either way, it's Mustangs football, 1st and 10 from our own 19.
Woo!
Great play by the Mustang defense. They lit the quarterback up. They couldn't handle Juan Hernandez up front, and he got all over number 11. Great play by the Mustang defense.
All right, come on offense. Here we go.
Offense needs to get it together. We've had enough penalties and fumbles for a whole game. Let's put that behind us and get going. Great job by the defense on that stand.
Woo. I'm still thinking I might play action and let's take a shot. All right, Andrew's coming out, breaking the huddle. See what they have up their sleeve this drive. And we have some movement again. We false started again.
My gosh, that's like 5 in the 1st quarter. Woo, we got to.
Well, that's going to move us back.
Wow. Well, let's go, guys. Got to take advantage of those defensive stops.
We got 7 seconds left here in the first quarter. Seminole in the lead, 13-6. And all right, Andrews comes back out again. And that's going to be given on a counter inside to Jayshawn DeBose, and there's
Nothing
got
there.
about 8 Seminole Indians all around him.
Yeah, we're just not getting a lot of movement up front on the offensive line.
And that's going to end. That's going to come. First quarter is going to come to an end.
Here they're going to honor last year's Class 4A boys swimming state championship team, the boys powerlifting 4A Class 4A state championship team, and the girls Class 4A girls golf state championship team. Yeah, last year, folks, Andrews had 3 state championships. The boys swimming won the Class 4A state championship. The boys powerlifting won the Class 4A state championship. And the girls golf won like their 30th state championship. They win state, it seems like, every year. So they're recognizing those kids tonight. Yeah, Chase, the offense, the defense has played well. Got a big stop there at the end of the first quarter. Two things I've noticed. We've had way too many penalties, and we fumbled 3 or 4 times in the first quarter, and we're not getting a lot of push up front. Hopefully the coaches can figure that out and make some adjustments so we can get a little more efficient on offense.
Well, in the what we used to call, I'm not sure what they call it now, but the defense that they're in right now is, well, sometimes we used to face teams that used to run the wing tee in youth football, and so we'd run a 6-2. Because, you know, in youth, they don't throw a whole lot. So you got 1 safety over the top. You have 2 corners on the outside. You basically have 6 guys up on the line with 2 linebackers in the middle. Now, I'm sure they have a fancier term, what they call that defense nowadays, but we used to call it a 6-2. And I do know that the corner routes are vulnerable to the 6-2. And if you can get past that front, you can actually you can have some good gains. And it looks like Brownwood is up 8-0 over Glenrose. Got 2 field goals and a safety to make it 8-0. Brownwood over Glenrose, first quarter. We're fixing to start the second quarter. Andrews comes back out, and it looks like it's going to be second down and 17.
Yeah, the counter, Seminole's all over the counter. They're all over our dives. The sweeps have worked. So let's see what they can dial up here on second and about 18, 17.
Well, let's see. We really need to get something going here on offense. I think that if we could really make a good drive here and go down and score and kind of calm down just a little bit and tie this ball game up, I think we'll be sitting in really good shape.
Yeah, if we could do that, that'd be great.
And Aiden Olivas is going to keep it on the keeper. And it looks like he's going to pick up about 2.5.
We're just not getting a lot of movement up front as far as our blocking goes.
And you got to tip your hat to Seminole. They come prepared. They come to play.
Yep, they're well coached. The kids are playing hard. We'll figure it out here in a second.
All right, it's going to be 3rd down and 14 here for the Mustangs. Here comes the speed sweep up top. And here it comes. Let's see if he can get outside.
He's got 1 man. Nope. Ooh.
Oh, my goodness.
He jumped over a guy, but he's going.
He just hurdled a guy and went out of bounds, but it's going to be
3rd, 4th, and 10.
It's going to bring up 4th down and about 10. So here comes the punt team.
Yeah, I think that's our 3rd offensive possession. The first one the second possession we had a fantastic drive that got inside the 20. We fumbled. Seminole scooped and scored. Defense held them, and then that was not.
And there's nobody down here. Oh, okay. Now they correct it.
Good series. Let's see if the defense can go back out there and stop them.
And there's going to be, let's get a good roll here.
Mustang bounce. There
Come on, keep rolling. Oh, goodness gracious.
Well, 25 down to the 35.
Might have rolled another 5 or 6 yards maybe, but we'll take it right there. Flip the field.
Need the defense to come in and step up again. They bailed us out last time. Need another big play, big series. See if the offense can get some things figured out.
Come on, defense. Ranger Harvey, Peregrino in the middle, Juan Hernandez on the defensive line, defensive front. Seminole spread out, man coming in motion. Quarterback's going to take the snap. He's looking quickly. He's going to throw it over the middle to number 1. And
got
gang
about
of Mustangs.
4 or 5. Got about 4 yards.
Yeah, got about 4 yards on the play. Jet Fisher in on the tackle. And they're going to go fast. That's what they do. They try to wear you down and go fast. And Andrews with an all-out blitz. They're going to get him in the middle. That's going to be Peregrino.
3rd and about 7 for the Mustangs. Great play by that was Dalen Jeffcoats and Diego Peregrino.
And it's getting chippy down there.
Brings up 3rd and 7 for the Indians. The Mustangs have an opportunity. The defense has another opportunity to step up and get off the field. Quarterback shown under pressure. He's quick to take off. I'd send somebody.
All right. See what we do here. It looks like we're going to fake a blitz
Got pressure.
And come out of
Got
it.
him!
And we
sacked him. The Mustangs. Brady Kelly came off the edge untouched and leveled number 11 for the Indians.
So I want to go ahead and say right there, they went to wristbands this week because they were afraid that some teams were picking up their plays. Went to a wristband. That was actually a zone blitz. They all come up there like they're all coming. Couple of linebackers drop back into coverage. It messes up with their line. We get the big sack.
Well, there was some talk last year that Seminole were stealing our hand signals. They really picked up our blitzes, so maybe that's the deal. Defense has come up big again. Let's see if the offense can find it.
And there's going to be a kick.
There you go.
That's going to be
Valles.
Adolfo Valles.
Ooh, that could have been another flag right there. That was a helmet to helmet.
And he's holding his head. Looked like it to us from up here. That could have been a
helmet to helmet.
Helmet to helmet, but
no flag.
No flag.
Mustangs defense came up big, got a big 3 and out. Mustangs take over at their own 40. Let's hope the offense has figured some things out and can put together a drive and go down and tie this ball game. 9:31 left in the second quarter.
All right.
I see Coach Richter's all over the ref about that head-to-head. Yeah, that just wasn't called. I guess they didn't see it. Mustangs come to the line with another opportunity.
And it's going to be a trap right up the middle, and it is going nowhere.
I don't think anybody blocked the linebacker. He was just sitting there waiting on him.
Well, that's the thing. When you got 8 guys up there in the box, it's hard to block all 8 of them. And it looks like we have a player down.
Is that Leroy Millon?
It looks like it.
21, one of the halfbacks. Well, 9:13 left in the second. Well, we got an injury timeout. 2nd 10 for the Mustangs. Their own 40. Wild first quarter, folks. Mustangs had a scoop and score on Seminole's first possession. Seminole went down and scored. The Mustangs came back, had a nice drive going. We fumbled. They scooped and scored. Our offense has really sputtered here in the first half. Hadn't got a lot of yards. Hadn't figured out Seminole's defense. Our defense, Mustang defense, has stepped up and got the last 2 possessions to stop Seminole's stone cold and giving the offense a chance. So they're going to have to. Offense is going to have to figure some things out and start executing if we want a chance to win this game.
Yeah, this is a very good chess game here. Let's see what we do. And it's going to be handed off.
25.
And he's going to have a chance.
He's
going to break it up the middle.
That's Jeremiah Mullins, number 25, the junior halfback who's in for Millon, picks up about 12. Good blocking, good run. First down Mustangs at the Seminole 44-yard line. 44. Mustangs needed that, Chase. Let's see if we can't put something together.
Emmanuel Orendane comes in as a swingman, bringing in the play. Tate Gore breaks the huddle. Here comes the Mustangs to the line of scrimmage. And it's going to be handed to Mullins again.
Ooh.
He's fighting, though.
He is. Got to maybe back to the line of scrimmage. Bring up second and about 10.
This is going to be one of those games we're going to have to grind out.
You know, with Seminole, with their explosive offense, the defense has given us possessions, holding them out. We've got to take advantage and score on these opportunities if we're going to win this ball game.
8:13 left in the second quarter. Seminole up 13-6. Andrews comes out. It's going to be an inside trap to Jayshawn DeBose, and he might have gained a yard on the play.
We're just not getting any movement up front. 3rd and 10.
Well, and maybe this might be one of those games where we might have to try to wear them down for 4 quarters, because they are some big boys.
Yeah.
See some hands on the hips already.
You just hope the defense can hold them out of the end zone.
Speed sweep. It's going to be given to Jayshawn. He's trying to cut it back, but
there's just no blocking.
They're all over him. And it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Man, they had 5 guys out there. There wasn't a Mustang lineman in sight.
And it looks like the punt team's going to come onto the field.
Yeah, hopefully we can keep this game manageable until halftime and the coaches can go in and figure some things out with the kids.
And nobody's down here on number 25 again. Well, here he comes. See if we can pin him down here. And the punt is going to be blocked. And Seminole's going to pick it up.
Oh, wow.
And he's running it, and it looks like he's going to be knocked out down here at the about the 20-yard line.
Well, that wasn't what we wanted to happen.
A lot of times these close games, sometimes special teams is the difference.
Yeah, you know, our special teams, we missed an extra point, had a punt blocked. Offense has had a bunch of penalties. Hopefully we can turn that around. The defense has played really well here in the first half. Hopefully they can hold up.
All right. And here comes the blitz, and it's going to be a screen to big number 19.
There you go. Good play. Who was that?
Looks like Adolfo Valles is there to make the tackle for about a 3-yard gain.
Good play by the safety.
Good play, because right there we were in what they call zero coverage, man across the board.
I think we were offsides.
And they're going to try to chunk it deep to the end zone.
He is out of bounds.
And he catches it out of bounds, but we're going to have offsides on Andrews.
That's good coverage by Ardonia. Just kind of rode him into the boundary. Bring up second and about 3 or 4 for the Indians. Second and about 3.
Knocking on the door again. Second down and about 3.
Let's hope the defense can come up with another big play here.
And there's going to be a run. Peregrino in the backfield wraps him up.
And
then Adolfo Valles comes and cleans it up.
No gain on the play.
No gain. It's going to be 3rd down and 2.
I think Seminoles only ran the ball 2 or 3 times, and they've got about -2 yards. So defense bowing up. The defense has played exceptional here in the first half, folks. They've kept us in the game, and let's hope they can get another stop here, this potent Indian offense.
5:46 in ticking here in the second quarter. Third down and 2. Direct snap. They're going to try to run it. Andrews' defense bows up.
He lost the yard.
No gain on the play.
4th and 3 for the Indians. Let's see what they do. See if they might try to kick a field goal here, as well as their defense is playing. Give them a 2-score lead. Again, you're going to go for it.
Seminole's going quickly. 5:16 left.
See if the defense can step up and get us another stop. Yeah! Oh, we had him, and they got away, and they're going to get a first down, folks.
Jet Fisher read it, and the quarterback actually threw a high pass. If the ball was on the money, Jet probably has him a pick there, and the guy went up real high and made the catch, gives him a first down.
Good play. He caught that touchdown.
That's going to be a touchdown in the corner to Seminole.
Good pass and good catch. Well, the Mustang defense, folks, has played admirably here in the first half. They've given us a chance. Seminole, potent offense. You know, it's just a matter of time before they got into the end zone. Let's see if the Mustangs can maybe put something together and get a score before halftime. But
right now, our offense has not been able to move the ball.
I think he got that one right down the middle. 20-6 Indians. 4:53 left in the first half.
Well,
you know, Chase, like we talked about, the Mustangs really need a touchdown this drive. We've got to keep it close enough where we can get a defensive stop and score to tie or win. Our offense is not built to come from behind. Like I said, the defense has played exceptional here in the first half. Given the offense multiple opportunities, we just haven't been able to figure them out yet. So hopefully that'll change. But Mustangs really need to get a score before half. I think Seminole is going to get the ball to start the second half, and
yeah, we're going to have to figure out some way to try to move the football.
One more touchdown might put this out of reach.
4:53 left here till half. 20-6 is the score, and it's been a very weird game. Lots of fumbles, penalties.
Well, and it just our lack of ability to move the ball. I mean, tip your hat to Seminole here in the first half. Their defensive coaches have got these guys prepared. They're schemed up, and tip your hat to them. They played exceptional here in the first half.
And we got a score. We got Brownwood 15, Glen Rose 7 in the second quarter. All right, Seminole coming with the kick. It's going to be just a really high kick. We're going to call for a fair catch. All right. So we're coming out again for another series of offense, and been a little bit rough here in the first half so far. Seminole is had a good defensive performance here in the first half.
Yeah, their defense came to play. We just haven't been able to figure them out. Haven't been able to block them.
Let's see what we can dial up here.
I really think the Mustangs need a touchdown here on this drive to keep it within striking distance.
And that's what I thought. He fair caught the ball past the 25. The ball should have been marked at the 25. We've kind of seen that this year. I know we have some rookie officiating crews as far as high school goes. Seen some, but they're learning. They got it right. And here comes the pitch, the sweep to the outside. Jay-Sean DeBose, and takes a big hit there.
About 6 yards.
He's going to get about 5 on the play.
It's like he's shaking up a little bit. Shoulder.
Well, it looked like it was helmet to helmet.
It's like he might have had a stinger.
And it's going to bring up second down and a long 5. And it looks like we're going to get a false start again.
Yep. I don't know how.
Looks like it's going to be one of the tackles on the play.
I don't know how we keep it. I guess.
So far tonight, our offense has just
very undisciplined.
Well, they've struggled, and they're going to have to try to find a way to figure it out.
Yeah.
The game is still in distance. Got to find a way to go down and score.
2nd and 11 for the Mustangs.
And there's a trap right up the middle, and it's going nowhere.
Nowhere. Lost a yard. No, back to the line of scrimmage. Yeah, we're just getting, they're pushing us around up front. We're just not getting a lot of movement.
And have not attempted a pass yet. All right. Kate Adams is going to bring in the play. It's going to be a 3rd down and 11 with 3:23 left here till halftime. Andrews down 20-6.
They've got a safety over Adams.
And here goes a give to Mian. Good hard run for, he's going to pick up on the play probably about 7 yards, but
4th and about
it's going to be 4th and 3, so it looks like we're going to have to punt the ball again. And there's 3 minutes left, clock ticking.
Well, Seminole
last time we lined up to punt,
Seminole blocked it.
We could have pinned them down deep, and they blocked the punt and almost ran it back. It looks like Seminole's going to call a timeout now.
Well, let's hope the Mustang defense can step up again. They've been put in some pretty bad situations, and they've played a heck of a ball game here in the first half. I think at this point, Chase, I think it's imperative that we get a stop here. If Seminole scores again before half, they get the ball to start the second half, I think that'll probably put it out of reach.
And it was kind of hard. It's hard to, on some of these games, because you got a team like Seminole with their scrimmages and their actual, and the games that they played. It's kind of hard to get like a gauge on them.
Yeah, they haven't played anybody yet. Yeah.
And but so far
they're very good up front. Their skilled people are, quarterback's decent. They got that one really good receiver, but they're really well coached. They execute the spread really well. But our defense has played great the first half. They really have. Offense has sputtered.
And it's very imperative here that we block this up. And all right, we line up to punt. 2:47 left here till halftime. Snap is back. And let's see if we can get a good roll here.
Takes a good Mustang bounce. Let it go.
Let it keep rolling.
Down inside the 20, down to about the 11-yard line. It rolls out of bounds. Fantastic punt by Jeff Coates. See if the defense can come up with something, guys, before half. It's going to be.
I'm going to say that's about a 50-yard punt.
Yeah, great punt.
I think that was a net of about 50 yards there, so. See if the defense can maybe get a stop or a turnover here before halftime.
Yeah, turnover would be big, wouldn't it? Pick six or scoop and score would be absolutely big.
Seminole, one thing, they've come to play tonight. That's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
All right, they're going to throw it right out to number 20. And Ordonez is going to get there.
Got about 2 yards. That wasn't too bad.
Looks like Adolfo Valle is going to knock him out.
Gain of 2. You can win out of bounds, stop the clock. That's kind of like a long sweep. Gain of 2, be 2nd and 8.
And they're going to go fast. They're already up there to the line of scrimmage. All right, quarterback's going to take the snap. He's actually going to give it on a handoff here.
Nowhere to go.
Diego Peregrino with a good play there.
3rd about 7 for the Indians. They've ran the ball 3 or 4 times. Our run defense has been really good whenever they've run the ball. And the pass defense has been good too. We've just put our defense in a lot of bad positions tonight, but they've played really well.
3rd down, what is that, a long 5?
6. Big play for the defense here.
See what we do. We're going to drop back on that zone blitz again. We got pressure in the backfield. He's just going to have to throw it away.
Yeah. Great pressure by Cooper Iverson and Brady Kelly. They were all over Seminole's quarterback.
That was that zone blitz again where they all come up.
Wyatt Holstrom. He's the kid who transferred from Midland High. He's a decent little quarterback, but if you get pressure on him, he's not real quick and he just takes off. So it'll be 4th and 6 for the Indians.
That's going to stop the clock with 1:49.
Mustangs got another chance. Are they going to go for it, or are they going to try to draw us offsides?
They're going to quick punt it.
Yeah, they're going to quick punt it.
And here comes the punt.
Jet's
going backwards. He's going to fumble it. And it's going to be Seminole's ball at our end of the field.
I can't do that.
All right.
I bet we've had 5 fumbles in the first half, a block punt, maybe 30 yards of offense. Hadn't been a good night for the Mustangs. Defense, great stop, and then we give them the ball back on a muff punt. Just can't do it.
All right. And we're going to have a crosser here. They're going to throw it out to him. And
he's going to score. He just threw that guy down. Wow.
And Seminole's going to get it down.
About the 8-yard line.
To score again. See if the defense can bow up here. And he's going to throw it to the corner of the end zone once again. Same play they scored on before, but this time Mr. Ordonez is there. He sniffs it out.
Well, defense got a good stop and kind of bit us all night. Had another fumble. Just can't do those things and expect to win ball games against good football teams.
And the
pressure again.
And he's going to throw it out here.
Oh,
nice open field tackle there by Ordonez.
He lost a yard on that. Bring up 3rd and goal.
And it's 20-6, 1 minute left till halftime. Andrews' defense, tired, still out on the field, trying to get a stop, and they're playing hard. Let's see what happens here.
Real hard.
Seminole knocking at the door, 3rd down, and
they better hurry.
3rd and goal.
They're going to have to call a timeout. Yeah, they're going to have to call a timeout.
Seminole's going to go ahead and call a timeout here with 40 seconds left till halftime. They're up 20-6. Knocking at the door on the 8-yard line. You got to tip your hat to the defense. They're playing hard.
Yeah, our defense played really hard. Giving the offense many opportunities, we just haven't been able to convert, and turnovers have killed us.
At halftime, folks, just to let you guys know, tonight we do not have the sound of the crowd, but we will leave the video on the band. You'll be able to see them, but you will not be able to hear them. We apologize, but don't have any control over it this evening.
Yeah, the offense needs to start doing something, give that defense a break, man.
Well, I tell you what, let's see if we can get a big stop right here.
Well, defense has held them to 13 points in the first half. Defense has played admirably, considering what the offense has given them.
All right, Seminole's going to come out after talking it over. And they're going to play action. He's going to throw it over the middle. There's nobody there, and he just throws it away out of the back of the end zone.
4th and goal from their 9.
I think that's one of those plays where they're actually looking for something particular. Yeah. It wasn't there, so he just throws it away.
Yeah, they're going to come in and try to kick a field goal.
Yep, they're going to bring the field goal team in.
Be about a 27-yard field goal.
Sure would nice to be, maybe get a block here and run it back.
Yeah, that would be. We need something like that. We need something good to happen. Defense has played fantastic tonight, Chase, in the first half. They really have.
They have played lights out. Oh, we got a flag, and I think it's going to be jumping over the center. You cannot do that. I believe that is going to be a personal foul, and it should give Seminole a first down. You cannot go over the center, I believe.
Yep.
And we just keep shooting ourselves in the foot.
Gosh, you hate it for the defense too. As hard as they've played, man, the defense has given up 13 points here tonight in the first half to this Seminole offense, and penalties, turnovers, and lack of offensive execution have really done the Mustangs in.
So it would have been 23-6. Seminole's going to opt to take the points off the board with 31 seconds left, and it's going to move the ball down inside the 5. That is 3 big special teams mishaps on special teams that we've had tonight. We've had a block. They have blocked one of our punts.
Fumbled a punt.
And then we fumbled, muffed a punt, give them the ball.
And then we
and
fumbled
right there,
and scoop and score.
And then right there on the, would have been a 3-point field goal, we get a unnecessary flag, gives them a first down. They're going to go ahead and take the points off the board. So now that could be a 4-point, could be a big swing there. See if the defense can. You got 31 seconds, and the way they throw the ball, they're going to get 4 shots at it.
Oh,
so.
no.
I'd watch that quarterback running it on this one.
Shouldn't they take the 3 off of the? Should it be 20?
Yeah, right now they still have 23 on the scoreboard. They just need to. All right, we're ready back for some action. See what happens. And we're going to have an all-out blitz on the quarterback.
They got
He's going
him.
to try to get up the middle, but we're going to have him, and we're going to get a sack there. He had immediate pressure from the outside. He tried to duck it up the middle. Andrews gets a stop, and it looks like the quarterback's down, and he might be hurt, folks. Oh, goodness, goodness, goodness. We're going to go ahead and go silent here, folks.
So Seminole, well, they won't have to take a timeout there. Well, yeah, they took their last timeout, so we got 21 seconds, second and goal from the 12.
Well, to be honest, the way we played here in the first half, to only be down 13 points at this point is...
Yeah, and like I said, the defense to this so far, the defense has only given up 13 points. The other touchdown came on the scoop and score, so the defense has played really good against an offense like this. We just... hopefully, you hope at halftime the coaches can go in, make some adjustments, and we can come out and be a little more efficient on offense. Of course, it doesn't matter what you do execution-wise. We can't have the penalties and the turnovers we've had in the first half and beat anybody. So hopefully we get that cleaned up, come out in the second half, and keep this within striking distance.
Special teams, 3 big plays that just, the penalties, the false starts, the turnovers, and then the stuff on special teams. I mean, it's hard to beat anybody.
Yeah, no.
Things like that. And
as many penalties as we've had, I'd like to know how many penalties when halftime rolls around, and the fumbles, we just can't do it. But we got another half to go. Got to keep it manageable here. Like I said, tip your hat to the defense. The defense has played lights out so far.
It looks like they're going to have a change at the quarterback position.
Number 12 for Seminole, that's Braden Gonzalez.
And we're going to get false start.
Is it false start?
Offsides defense, going to be encroachment.
Move it up. What, is it half the distance inside the 10? So second goal from about the 4. 18 seconds left. Seminole's out of timeouts. Looks like they were going to the fade for number 19, the big Kramer kid down here. Second goal from the 4.
21 seconds left.
I don't know if they'd run without any timeouts. Got a man in motion.
And they're going to fake it. They're looking out in the flat. He's going to throw it. Number
Good
1 makes a
catch.
good catch. See if we can make the tackle. We do make the tackle.
And the clock's running.
He's going to be down at the 1. There's going to be 12, 11 seconds.
9, 8, 7. Okay, 4 seconds left. Seminole spikes it. 3rd and goal from the 2. We'll see if the Mustang defense can get a big stop here to end the half. They've played, like we've talked about, admirably here in the first half. See if they can come up with one more play.
This is a big call here for Seminole. This is a big call. Let's see if
What do you do? You throw it or you run it?
Well, that's the thing. This
You
is a big play. If you go for it and you don't get it.
I think I'm throwing the fade to number 19 if I'm them.
I think they're going to go big and try to power it in from the 1.
They might. They hadn't had a lot of success up to this point running, but they might.
If I was Andrews after they lined up,
Call timeout.
I think I'd call a timeout once they see how they line up.
Where's number 19?
Yep, Andrews is going to go ahead and see how they come out.
Yeah. They had number 19 lined up in the backfield. This might be a snap to him and just
And we got Brownwood is up 22-14 over Glen Rose, and it's almost halftime. And we got a timeout here. There's 4 seconds left, and Seminole could kick a field goal to go up 23-6, but it looks like they're at the 1 yard line.
kind of surprised since they get the ball to start the second half. I am kind of surprised they're not going to kick that field goal, but let's see what they do. Monahan's up on Snyder 29-8 at half. Sweetwater's up on Big Spring 29-6 in the second quarter.
Shallow Water's up on Greenwood at halftime 24-14.
Lakeview up on Lubbock High 27-14 in the second quarter.
All right, folks. 4 seconds left. It's 4th down and goal from the 1. Seminole comes out, big boy football. Let's see if we can get a stop. Direct snap, and he's going to be in.
Yep. Hey, they gave it to their big boy, and their line opened a hole, and he just walked into the end zone. It brings it to 26-6 with the PAT pending here at the end of the second quarter.
You got to give it to their coach. He rolled the dice.
Yeah, they got to give it to him. Looks like he hit it 27-6 at halftime.
That's going to close it out. That's going to send us to half.
Well, you know, that was probably about as poor as offensive half as we've played all year, with the penalties, fumbles, and the inability just to move the ball. Hopefully the coaches can go in at halftime, make some adjustments, and we can see what we can do in the second half.
All right, folks, so here's what we're going to do is the bands are fixing to come on the field. We're going to leave
tonight, 30-minute halftime.
30-minute halftime. We're going to go ahead and we're going to leave the camera on for a little while. Me and Chris are going to go ahead and we're going to go to the concession stand and go do some things. We will be back and with some Andrews Mustang action in the second half. And all right, we'll see you on third quarter starts.